contact. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll go play action with Goff. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a second down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
3rd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, big hole left side. And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action for Lawrence. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Lawrence now. That's complete to Etienne. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play for Jacksonville. An even 40 yards.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down and goal.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Take right open.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Williams now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Their own 35-yard line.
We go tonight. 180.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action. Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Tackle gain at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Here we go. Wait,
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here we go. 76. 76.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
180. Merlin.
From the gun, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
11.
The Lions will set up.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
14.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go. Rip, 23. Hey, tomato.
In motion comes Thomas. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Open man, his tight end screens. And he will score. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Ventrell Miller there to bring him down.
It's on the pickup.
It is second and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have got a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
The yard brings up 3rd and 5.
shotgun. It's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Go. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cut. 180. Hey, kill. Turbo.
Now Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Value three.
Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
We go tonight.
Here's Goff. Moving to his right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Black 20. 5. Turbo set.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Jaguars.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds. The officials who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Al-Quadin Muhammad in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
Big 13 heavy.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That is caught by Washington. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down on what will be a big play there from fourth and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 26.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll take Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Going for it all. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second touchdown of this first half.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Go, let's go. Hey, easy, route. Hey, Ginger, 11. 13, Luke. Go. Sink right. Silver.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. In motion is Myers.
11, Agate. Hey, kill. Here we go, son.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They put Strange in motion. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Lawrence. On the move left. Now he takes off. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Red. Hey, Soko.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 yards.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey.
down.
Hey, Don, this is hot.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
180. Hold on. Check. Hold on. Check. Super one.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
14.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have to just pass the 40-yard line.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
11.
First and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Moving to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, go.
They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Rip, 23.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackled by Jack Campbell. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18.
Lawrence now gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
11.
First and goal at the
30,
4-yard
11.
line.
11. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. Etienne will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
20. Tiger. Super. Attack.
Throwing, Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Brings up second and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey, easy, rep.
They put Strange in motion. On third down, here's Etienne. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Focus, hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jakobi Meyers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Like 20, turbo.
On first down, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space?
Into space. To the 20. And he will score. Game on. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
On the give, it's ETN. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 33, here's second down and 6.
We're at 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Hey, 11, again. Hey, Soko, so hut.
They put Strange in motion.
11. Go, let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. They put Strange in motion.
Go. 11.
They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Go. 30 left. Lou. Go.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Like 20.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Hey.